Today, we're playing Fallout 4, but with a twist.
Because who plays the game normally anymore?
I've created a series of quests for us to do in-game, while using mods and ChatGPT to create a story with them. This makes it feel like we're fighting in a conflict bigger than just shooting enemies and going random places, and also giving me something to do even though I've beaten the game.
Today's story takes place after the main game is over. We've sided with the Railroad and taken down the Institute in the main campaign. We're all relaxing at the Starlight Drive-In when a lone messenger approaches us.
As the sole survivor and Nick lean back against the car, their eyes fixed on the heavens, a figure approached them from the shadows. Sorry to interrupt, but we need your help. Something's come up, something big. The Railroad needs you now more than ever. Tell us everything, the sole survivor said, determination burning in his eyes. It seemed that in the Commonwealth, the call of justice was never truly silent, and the adventures of the sole survivor were far from over.
The prologue has Matt and I traveling to the Railroad HQ and to get the scoop on the Railroad situation.
This was harder than you'd think. Help defend the checkpoint. Well, I mean, come on, that's what the sole survivor's supposed to do, man. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, man. Okay. Nicely done, man. And miss. And miss again. Hey, I gotta hit that time. Sweet. I could use some red scorpion meat. The journey to Railroad HQ was swift. Nick and the sole survivor were greeted by the familiar hum of clandestine activity as they entered the hidden underground headquarters. Desdemonda, the steely-eyed leader of the Railroad, stood before them, her expression etched with concern. We've been monitoring increased chatter among the Railroad's informants, and it seems the Raider gangs are up to something unprecedented. Reports indicate they've been striking deals with super mutants, pooling resources and manpower for a massive assault on the Commonwealth. Nick raised an eyebrow, his mechanical fingers twitching with curiosity. It's unlike Raiders to play nice with anyone, let alone super mutants. We'll need more than hearsay to crack this case.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
Since when have you been the speech police, Nick?
Can it, bucko, or I might just take back my affinity perk.
Desdemonda nodded gravely, her eyes flickering with resolve. That's where you come in. We've managed to gather two crucial pieces of information that might unravel this plot. First, there's a name circulating among the Raiders, the Tamer. The sole survivor clenched their fists, determination fueling their every word. And the second? Desdemonda's lips curved into a grim smile. Nuka World. Nick nodded, his mechanical whirring underscoring his agreement. Seems like we've got a lead and a destination partner. Chapter 1 involves Nick and I heading to Nuka World, where after some detective work, we find the Raiders' mystery man has a note waiting for him. We need to get to it first by playing arcade games to get it out of the prize box.
Was this really the best thing you could come up with?
What, you got anything better?
We couldn't have done like a big Raider fight or a sneak mission or an obstacle course?
An obstacle course? What are we, 5?
What can I say, Nick? I'm a child at heart. Just go ahead.
Oh! They actually did, add this mod to Nuka World, too.
Nuka World!
Okay. And now for the final one. Do some atomic rollers here. Where you can literally just get right up here and just slam the ball in a bunch. I need a gun for this, man. I have to get a point at least in these games. Oh! there? Yeah, just a casual almost 2,000 tickets right there, dude. Upon reaching Nuka World, the duo began their search for clues regarding the Tamer. As they scoured the dilapidated theme park, they discovered a note that sent chills down their spines. The note detailed a sinister plan to tame the legendary Goliath, a creature of mythical proportions that had been whispered about since shortly after the bombs fell. The raiders intended to bend the creature to their will, turning it into a weapon to enforce their rule and maintain their unholy alliance with the super mutants. We need to find out everything we can about this Goliath and put an end to this madness. Nick agreed, his gaze unwavering. The note mentions a contact in Diamond City who might have more information. Let's head there and see what we can dig up. I mean, that does seem pretty good. I must have done... Is it really E to get one of the songs to start playing? Oh, that's not gonna be good. Oh, we can't carry anymore. Great! Thank you. I could have kept him alive. That was honestly my goal, but I mean, him blowing everything up is nice. His super mutants are almost as bad, both suiciders. I just said, dog me, tank it!
Hey.
Dude, I keep... So yeah, anyways, I have the stuff assigned to my numpad, and I assigned the Sunshine Airport theme to the number 4. The number 4, for some reason on the numpad, corresponds to the left arrow key. I have no idea why, but it just does. So now, anytime I press left to trade with anybody, you will hear this beautiful song. I'm not saying it's not good, I'm saying it's kind of annoying. Anytime, like, dude, I guarantee you I'm probably gonna forget it like 4 more times this playthrough, probably. I just give Dogme my best weapon, my lucky fat man. Define lucky. How is a fat man lucky, per se? Increase my luck if I hold it and I give it to Dogme because it needs to stay strapped or get clipped. Hey, what's up, Meanbot? Been a minute, dude. These days, instead of playing the game, streamers let ChatGPT play for him. AI's too smart nowadays. Dang it, I forget. Jesus.
Diamond City didn't go well for us at first. Matt and I talked to all kinds of people, but we couldn't find a damn thing.
However, after all hope is seemingly lost, we finally get a location. Frustration gnawed at the edges of their resolve, but then an old-timer in the city shared a whispered tale about Vault 120, a place steeped in mystery and legend. Vault 120 was rumored to be the origin of the super mutant species, and it was said to contain something of great importance, the antidote to the mutant virus. The Vault Overseer and a select few had access to the antidote, kept in minuscule amounts, the old-timer said, his voice low and filled with intrigue. If you're looking to take down the Goliath, you might just find the key in that vault. Vault 120. A mysterious subterranean experiment involving a virus that turns people into super mutants and ghouls. We need to get in there.
Okay, you were losing me for a bit, but honestly, that was a good build-up. Now I'm invested.
You know, I've actually heard a bit about Vault 120 before, but never gave it any thought. I could have followed up on it a few times, but just never got around to it. You interested?
I thought you'd never ask.
The journey to Vault 120 was an arduous one, with the sole survivor and Nick descending into the dark depths of the underwater vault. The echoes of their footsteps reverberated through the cold, damp corridors as they fought off irradiated creatures and hostile security systems guarding the vault's secrets. Their path was fraught with danger, but their determination remained unshaken. The weight of the Commonwealth's future rested upon their shoulders, and they would stop at nothing to secure the antidote and uncover the truth about the Goliath. So we're gonna be exploring a little bit here, man. Oh, frick. I hate these guys. Get him. There we go. Oh my gosh. Sweet. I got him already, right? I use this rifle and miss every shot somehow in slow motion. Oh. Hi, buddy. Finally, after overcoming numerous obstacles and defeating formidable foes, they reached the heart of Vault 120, the Overseer's room. The room was shrouded in an eerie silence, broken only by the hum of machinery and the faint glow of long-forgotten monitors. At the center of the room, encased in a secure containment unit, lay the antidote, a small vial of precious liquid that held the key to the Goliath's demise. Nick and the sole survivor exchanged a knowing glance as they carefully retrieved the antidote, handling it with the utmost care. Upon returning to the surface, the sole survivor wasted no time. Oh, Nicky Boo!
Hey.
Oh no! Wait. Hang on a second. Wait, surely this place has a weapon workbench. This place seriously not have a weapons workbench? Forget it. The settlement we're going to, I was setting up to be like my industrial thing. And like, I made the factory, I got the product I wanted, I powered it and everything, but then I just didn't bother putting the parts in that were needed to actually make the stupid thing. So for some reason, I just have an entire factory set up and ready to go with no resources. God bless the land of the imperial system. Ah man, let me just break it down for you, James. There are countries that use the metric system, and there are countries that have been to the moon. And what measurements did NASA use to go to the moon? American? Durr. Did they actually use imperial measurements? Okay. Does NASA use imperial or metric? Oh! Well, they were, okay. They were imperial when we went to the moon. Ooh. Upon returning to the surface, the sole survivor wasted no time. They set to work modifying their trusty plasma rifle, infusing it with the precious antidote. The weapon now held the power to deliver a devastating blow to the Goliath, one that could neutralize its mutations and put an end to its reign of terror. With their preparations complete, the sole survivor and Nick embarked on their most perilous journey yet, the trek to the glowing sea. The wasteland's most radioactive and unforgiving expanse awaited them, and it was there that the Goliath was rumored to have made its lair. The final confrontation loomed, and the fate of the Commonwealth hung in the balance. Armed with their modified plasma rifle and the precious antidote, the sole survivor and Nick prepared to face the legendary Goliath and put an end to the Raiders' sinister plot once and for all. Oh my gosh, I forget. Oh my word, that's it. That's it. That's the Goliath. Alright, and now for the crazy synth-fueled track I've been hyping up this entire time. This thing really does not have as much health as I thought it did. I need to use, oh, I canonically need to use the plasma rifle anyways. Oh my gosh. Crap. Okay, that was way easier than I thought, man. That's okay, that's kind of anticlimactic, man. Yo, should I come back to this without power armor? I want to do a little, dang it, man. That was gonna be so hyped, too.
Well, that was easy.
The Commonwealth was afraid of that for generations?
Yeah, that could have been better. So, I placed some restrictions on our loadout. We could only use one clip of the plasma rifle max, as it canonically has the antidote in it, and the rest could only be heavy guns or snipers. Honestly, this could make sense story-wise as well if we chalk it up to the Raiders' increased presence blocking the sole survivor from getting
Nobody cares, man. Sorry. I just want to see the cool action sequence. I'm way past the story at this point.
Oh, whatever, man. Fine. Here you go, in all its glory. Man, his outflow is way bigger than I thought. I'm gonna tickle him a little bit. Why not? Oh, shoot. Let's do it, boys. Nick! Almost killed me already. Jeez! Woo. Okay, maybe it's not that hard. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, I've done my only hits I can with the plasma rifle. Only hits I'm allowed to. Oh, I don't want him to get stuck in a rock, man. Shoot, okay, you know what? I don't care. You can get... I am stuck in a rock now. Oh, frick. Oh my god. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot! Frick. In a final, thunderous cascade, the Goliath fell, its monstrous form collapsing in a cloud of dust and debris. The antidote had done its work, neutralizing the mutations that had turned it into a living nightmare. The Goliath was no more, and with it, the Raiders' heinous plan had crumbled to dust. The sole survivor and Nick returned to the railroad to share the good news. The railroad, too, had seen signs of change in the wasteland. Raiders and super mutants, no longer united by a common purpose, had begun to turn on each other. The Commonwealth was on the path to healing, and the sole survivor and Nick had played a pivotal role in ensuring its survival. As they settled into their home, they knew that the wasteland would always hold challenges and dangers. But for now, it was a place where hope could thrive. Their adventures had formed an unbreakable bond, and together they would continue to protect the fragile peace they had fought so hard to attain in the post-apocalyptic world they now called their own.
Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
Okay, so I'm at the gym, and a literal f***ing clown walks in. He checks in and goes to the free weight section. He picks up 2 dumbbells and starts juggling them. Everyone stares in awe. One of the employees asks him to please stop because, he could hurt someone. The clown agrees and drops one on his foot, screaming in a high-pitched voice. The employee asks if he's okay. He lets out a chuckle. He honks his nose and takes off his size 19 shoe to reveal he's fine. The employee sighs and tries to find the manager. By the time they come back, the clown is on the squat rack, doing reps. He notices her and the manager out of the corner of his eye, and smiles. His pants conveniently rip, and he shits out 3 hacky sacks and a circus peanut. I hate 4. These gym clowns. I wish they would just go away.